on day 12. Wow, it is cold today. It is 29 degrees Fahrenheit, which should be about -1 Celsius. Had a good night's sleep. Decided to sleep in. So I'm leaving around 8 o'clock in the morning. So check this out. Not a single restaurant open in town. I guess I have to get breakfast somewhere else. I leave Belorado along the Tirón River. Once again, the morning frost has turned every plant along the way into a frozen popsicle. Today, we're going from Belorado to Agés. This morning's mission is shaping up to be, where am I gonna have breakfast? And on that note, I believe I have reached the Holy Land, also known as Santos. I believe I have found my breakfast. My mouth is numb. I find the local albergue with a bar so busy it takes me almost 20 minutes to get a bite to eat. Well, that was the most expensive breakfast I've had so far, at €7.20. But it was worth it because I was starving. Let's check out the town. My first stop is La Iglesia Parroquial de San Esteban. It was closed, but I took a moment to bask in its splendor after the restorations made in part thanks to pilgrims' generosity, the local neighbors, and the donations taken at La Ermita de la Virgen de la Peña, a holy site in the hills overlooking Santo. Very little is known about its history other than a few accounts, loose data, and scattered news over the centuries. I head out into the open country past fields of wheat and flowers on my way to the town of Villambistia. I almost got lost back there. Took the wrong turn and realized it about 2 blocks away. Well, now that I have breakfast, it is time to tackle the mountain ahead. We're gonna climb about 1,000 feet to Montes de Oca. Made it to Espinosa del Camino. Today just being one town after the next, separated by less than half an hour walk. I tell you what, I'm not getting lost in this town. I'm gonna follow those arrows down to the T. Espinosa del Camino has undoubtedly one of the most colorful albergues I've seen so far. Just on the outskirts of town, down Calle Santa Cecilia, the Albergue La Campana de Pepe proudly displays pilgrims' memorabilia on its facade, alongside a wooden post with the distances to the surrounding cities, including Santiago. Not far from Espinosa, 4 kilometers away, is the town of Villafranca Montes de Oca. Halfway there, on the side of the path, I find the 19th century ruins of El Monasterio de San Felices and the tomb of Count Diego Rodríguez Porcelos, the founder of the city of Burgos. Leaving the ruins behind, the path briefly merges with the highway for a mere 2 kilometers walk to Villafranca over the Oca River. I love these little bridges. This is a good town to resupply with its few bars and markets. You should also take a break before tackling what's about to come. Visiting La Iglesia de Santiago Apóstol, built in the 11th century in neoclassical Baroque style, is the perfect excuse to take a 5-minute break, rehydrate, and apply sunscreen. Something tells me the sun is starting to take a toll on me. El Camino is heavily marked with yellow arrows and signs, a welcoming sight as it's rare to feel lost or on your own. From here, we climb through the ancient oak wood and pine forest to the highest point of the day, at 1,100 meters. You're not gonna believe this, but when I was taking a rest back there in Monte Seoga, I left my walking stick. Damn. Well, I guess somebody else needs it more than me. In the meantime, check out the view. Not bad, right? Quick tip when you're climbing a mountain. Do as they do in Kilimanjaro. Pole pole. Slowly, slowly. Like the reggaeton song that's a hit right now. Suavecito. Keep a steady rhythm. Don't overdo it. Drink lots of water. And don't stop till you get to the top. Well, this reminds me of the first day on El Camino, when I was walking through the woods, climbing mountains. But it's day 12. Remember this? I forgot to mention it. I'm sure you noticed it. But I took off my rain gear / windbreaker jacket. Put it back there. It's not raining, at least not yet, and it's not windy, but I was sweating. Well, these woods are kind of scary. They're kind of like densely packed, huh? Well, you know, I had to do my little business. It happens. If it happened to me, it will happen to you, I guarantee you. But what a great view, right? Note to self, this is toilet paper. This is not toilet paper. Once on the summit, any feelings of accomplishment vanish soon after reaching La Fosa de la Pedraja. In this very spot, one of many shallow mass graves was found containing the remains of about 300 political prisoners who were executed by Franco's forces during the Spanish Civil War between the year 1936 and 1939. It looks like it's gonna rain. After a sombering and somewhat sad experience, I reflect on my birth country's own history of atrocities committed to people who only dare think differently and pay the ultimate price. To lighten up the mood, what better place than the Oasis del Camino, a donation-based freestyle hippie rest area on the side of the path. A perfect spot for a quick snack, a stamp, and the painful realization that some people are having a tougher time than I. How does it feel? It hurts?
No, I mean, not anymore. It feels so much better already.
There is nothing like some good old salsa dancing to make new friends. 2 kilometers down the wooden path, I reached yet another jewel of El Camino, El Monasterio de San Juan de Ortega, built by San Juan, a disciple of Santo Domingo, in honor of San Nicolas de Bari, after saving him from drowning on his pilgrimage to the Holy Land. Twice a year during the equinoxes, pilgrims witness the miracle of light, an alignment that takes place when the sun's rays strike the image of the Virgin Mary in the depiction of the Annunciation. So, I left a group of Spaniards, Koreans, and Americans that I had the pleasure to be with yesterday in town. I left them here. They're taking a break. I went ahead because it looks like it's gonna rain. Temperature is dropping, starting to get windy, and I'm 3.7 kilometers away from my final destination today. Let's get there. You hear that? Started raining. Putting away all the gear. See you in town. So I made it to town. Just under 8 hours and a half since I left this morning. Did the routine, took a shower, washed my clothes. Actually, I put the clothes in the dryer and that didn't get them completely dry, so I ended up hanging them on the line. I also had a quick lunch, and now just waiting for the batteries to charge up. Oh, I also got a foot massage. That felt like heaven. So now I'm waiting for an hour so I can have my pilgrim meal. And that's about it. Well, so I just had dinner with my new friends. We had a great time. We had the Pellegrino menu, lots of wine. We had some shots. I'm drying my clothes upstairs right now. And I guess this is it for today. Great day. See you tomorrow.